And we are live.
We
Go
are
on, give it
live.
30 seconds to a minute. We need Redbeard's announcing voice or whatever
Right.
in here.
Monday.
Did you I don't know what it is. There's a compilation or something on YouTube that I've seen is like someone's prank calling this
Is it
yeah,
the
someone's
John Cena? Oh,
prank. It's that or
yes.
whatever. It's like the calls are up. It's like, hello, are
Silver
you
Slam.
ready? Ready for WWE Super Slam?
Bah, 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 bah.
They just run the whole thing. I love that. Speak of the devil, Redbeard's here. We've got Son of Meme here.
All
Default
right.
Pakistani.
I'm immediately getting the background. I appreciate that, Capsule Corp. Yep.
Yeah, I should have commented on Capsule Corp. That's the one anime I've watched. Oh, Base Coffee Lover in the house. Have you been at the last few streams? I feel like we've been missing you recently. Calvary Chapel, Coconut Crab. She's a big DBZ fan.
Good deal.
Yes. One of the finer anime. It's the only anime I've watched, so I can't even pretend it's one of the
It's probably
finer.
the most American-friendly anime you can watch. If you're not really into anime, it's something you can watch. If you just enjoy, like, I don't know. Some animes are really Japanese culture oriented and hard to get into, but Dragon Ball Z is pretty friendly.
Mm.
Unedited Dragon Ball though, that got pretty out there.
Yeah, that first season of Dragon Ball was like, whoa. I didn't think that was ever going to tame it. Reformed Armenian, hey, first time we've seen you on this side in a few weeks. Usually you're actually on here. You just enjoy watching people sit ups and run around for hundreds of hours in multiple G training situations. I guess so. I mean, as far as it goes, I mean, there's a reason that Base Sane Society is based an entire page around it. Plus, who
Yeah,
really doesn't want to be Goku?
right. Japanese Superman, pretty much, but
Pretty much Japanese Superman, except he actually works for it.
yeah. And Goku's likable. I can't stand Superman. I don't know what it is about him, but maybe it's the suit. I don't know.
Oh, the Superman suit. You're not a fan of
Yeah,
it, or
no.
eh?
I mean, it's like the original superhero suit. You got the cape and the tighties, the underoos over top. You know, it just if it wasn't for Superman, we wouldn't have everybody else. But so you got to respect him for that, I suppose. But
Yeah. I mean, it is a very interesting suit. I've never cared for him just because it's like it's one of those characters. It's usually hard for me to root for because just it is a bit of the Goku syndrome. The second they show up, problems are just gonna get solved. It's just with Goku, there's at least a chance that it doesn't.
right,
Son of Beam, spitting facts from what I've seen so far. Vegeta being a better dad than Kakarot, although Kakarot's just absent. Vegeta so far is kind of antagonistic as well.
it's Piccolo's the father of the year.
Yeah, Piccolo is the father. It's the stinking year, like the actual one who shows Gohan any form of fixing.
Right.
The problems with Goku's parenting ever get solved by him showing up. I don't know. I've been watching some shorts, whatever, and I don't know where it's from, but it's like he says to his son or whatever, it's like, I didn't train you to No, I didn't raise you to attack someone where their back is turned, and in the comments is like, you didn't raise him at all, Goku. Oh, someone tag Base Saiyan Society here so he can get triggered about us talking about Goku like this. Confessional corn dog, back to the Superman comment. You hate truth, justice, and the American way. What would a Canadian know about the American way? Appreciated Rabbit Girl's pun. The Abridged even launched the voice acting careers of multiple individuals. Okay, you millennials gonna keep talking millennial? I don't know. Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and bring on the intro, since now we've got 10 people here.
Vegeta, what episode of the Memestache are we on?
It's over 9,000!
What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
And of course, then we get comments like, bro, that's not even funny. That's offensive to all Christians. Why would you post that? I'm unfollowing this page, and I think everyone else should too. And like, bro.
We serve memes here, sir.
And there. We serve
That's it.
memes.
I thought
Been a
about
few
editing
weeks.
that, but yeah, memes is just where it was gonna be for the first week.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I do like
since
that
we've had it.
idea of the sword going me. We might do that at some point, but
Yeah. Base Sane Society finally showing up. You missed our entire discussion about how Vegeta is a better father than Goku. That'll get him triggered in about 30 seconds here. When
he might
Memes
agree.
said.
I don't know.
no, he if you've ever seen any of his posts on it, he does not agree. We serve memes, then why am I not featured?
We don't serve hot takes. We serve memes. Gotta
Yeah,
get back to making some memes there.
we serve meat memes, not milk memes.
Although
Yeah,
he is onto something. The hot takes do drive post engagement. I
Dang,
posted
he'll
one
say-
today and it got some rotation. So
Yeah. Oh, what was that hot take you posted today? I can almost remember it, but I can't quite.
well, I just called everybody's mother's dispies.
Oh. Your mother was a Dispy and your father was a Lutheran. Do you have a page? Which one of us? All of us have pages. Everyone has a page.
Everybody that should, and more so people that shouldn't.
Oh, I don't believe it's really you. You showed up way too fast and there was no running arc to get you here. Talking about base sane society. It's okay. He might be having heart problems soon. And
that is one thing that makes no sense in any arc of Dragon Ball is Future Trunks. 0 sense. Makes 0 sense.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm only halfway through the Android arc. Still trying to find time for it. Oh, and apparently Do You Have a Page was clowning misspelled.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
There's a big. Somebody did actually a really big YouTube video on it where they go through everything that Trunks did and said that it wasn't necessary, and here's how it could have been avoided. And I don't know the person, and I don't know the video. If I can find it, I'll post the link after the show. But just goes through and very simply explains away Future Trunks and how he's not necessary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose. Huh. It involves someone going to Namek, but I suppose even the medicine isn't necessary. Let's cut down on the nerd talk before we lose our viewers. Going
Well,
from
I think
one,
that's most of our audience right now. So.
yeah. Going from one word nerd top to a. Oh wait, who's going to get triggered? Base Sane Society is going to get triggered when I say that Goku is a bad father. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, unintended consequences and time travel. Like, I think the one thing that I've seen that did it fairly consistently was Looper, actually, but I don't know.
For the
It's been a
record,
while
though, I
since
do
I've
enjoy all the Trunks time travel stuff. Like it's enjoyable. It's just
I do actually. I really enjoyed Future Trunks from what I've seen of him. Basically, from what I've seen, he just shows up and annihilates Frieza in 2 seconds. Better than Vegeta and Piccolo. Okay, Vegeta, I might have given you an argument, but there's no way he's a better father,
Piccolo,
at least specifically to Gohan, than Piccolo.
Training his arch enemy's son to, save the world. And then later on in Super, like babysitting his granddaughter for that whole episode before they knew she had superpowers. Spoiler alert.
I zoned out through that. I was reading Rabbit Girl's comments, so I've avoided the spoiler because I wasn't listening. I was just figuring, oh, she uses voice to text. I use voice to text. No, so getting away from issues of anime and moving on to issues of anime. Apparently, they in news section they've posted the War of the Rohirrim trailer there, which, in case for those who don't know, it is a Lord of the Rings anime that is going to be releasing as a full-length movie in theaters. I don't know when. Do you know when?
I do not know when. I'd seen the trailer, and it looked amazing to me. I didn't even know it was Lord of the Rings at first. I was like, this looks really interesting, whatever it is. And then it came up what it was at the end. I'm like, I'm gonna have to watch
It looked super interesting. Though the reason I was especially interested in bringing it up is I did see one post kicking around the internet. I think I actually saw it because I think Base Sane Society shared it. And that was that allegedly they're supposed to be making it into a feminist thing. Like even more feminist than Rings of Power. Yeah, Bay Sane Society hates the war of the Rohirrim. Is there a reason other than just like the rumors of feminism circulating? Or whatever else? Anyone else know anything about it?
I'm not really knowledgeable, like extensively on Lord of the Rings lore, but I do enjoy the books and the movies and whatnot. So I couldn't tell you.
The memes come after the degenerate anime updates, Reformed Arminian. We have to sit through your stuff to get to stuff we care about. That was mean. Oh. The story in the appendix has the girl that's in the trailer in one line of books. Doesn't surprise me. It disappointed Mike. I mean, that's some amount of creative liberty. I mean, I don't mind creative liberty being taken. Shows a deep misunderstanding of Tolkien's themes and the style of his narrative. I mean, fair enough. Okay, that was a weird. Can we just appreciate the fact that most people believing in human free will and that 99% of what didn't have to happen usually does and sends people down totally worthless paths in their lives? Future Trunks is a legitimizing arc to make the show believable.
I give you props for reading that. I was just thinking Duke Nukem there. I was like, that's a whole lot of words. Too bad
I was thinking it's just like I started as like, why is he bringing in human free will? Is there an Arminian somewhere I didn't see? Spelled Calvinist dropping facts for once in his life. Token gives some side characters who never see camera 5 different names when they're important. This character in particular has no name at all. So the consensus being, if you dislike, from what I'm hearing of people disliking it, is it's just because it's not faithful to what we do have on the War of Rohirrim. Okay, that's just down another rabbit hole for me because I've read the Silmarillion, but I haven't. I don't know anything about the War of the Rohirrim. So, correct. Okay. Well, moving on to slightly less nerdy stuff. I believe the only other news topic. Oh, Zaylee Smith left the squirrel costume. So I'm assuming Angry Squirrel's meme smithy. Here. We should be faithful to the memes we serve here. Yes. The memes we serve here and the discussion we're about to have, because I've got it on the thing. There's slave to sin or slave to righteousness or a slave to the Trunks arc in Dragon Ball Z. I guess that's the summary of this. Move it along. There we go. I'm trying to. Old news is on the similar vein that we were talking about was the reveal that Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU as Doctor Doom.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either.
I think he'd be a great actor for it, but like because he was Iron Man, it just
there is a storyline I know in Marvel Comics where they actually have it like where Doom and Tony Stark switch lives. So I mean, if they're going for that, then it makes sense. But I think some of my thoughts are being made clear. I don't hate it. I think it's interesting. Smells of desperation to me. It does reek of desperation to me as well.
Yeah.
It's lazy. I do think it's lazy and misspelled Calvinist with the Tropic Thunder reference. He's just a dude playing a dude.
Playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Can't wait for Downey as Black Panther.
He went there.
I wish they had the kahunas to do that. They try to get around their poor decision by technicality. Yeah, the multiverse aspect of the MCU just needs to die. The MCU has been a Molinist dumpster fire since Endgame. Honestly, I think the Molinist dumpster fire started in Endgame. They just had so much that we could. Well, it is technically in the comics. I mean, it seemed, from what I've seen of the 5 YouTube shorts I've watched on the thing before this was a thing and then after it was a thing, it did seem like a fairly well done event, although at least Deadpool and Wolverine are making it fun. That's what I've heard. Or
yeah,
at least I've
spoiler alert, but it's a big running joke throughout.
I've either heard Deadpool and Wolverine is the most funny, clever movie ever, or it's just nowhere near as good as the first 2 Deadpool movies. No one enjoyed it. Brie Larson is the next Black Panther. Multiverse can't end until Beyond the Spider-Verse. I never cared too much for those movies. They were mid, in my opinion.
Lost my earpiece there for a second. But no, the multiverse is going to end with Secret Wars. That's where it's scheduled to end, and that's where Phase 6 will end. So it should be coming to an end with that, hopefully.
Third Deadpool is movie of the year. That's an obvious. I haven't seen it, but I haven't really seen any movies this year, so it's the one I've heard most about.
It's morally trying as a Christian to watch it, but if you can turn off the Holy Spirit for 2 hours and sit through it, it is really funny, and it has an okay plot.
I'm more excited when I finally sit down and watch it, most likely when Disney Plus comes out. I'm kind of excited to see what Channing Tatum does with Gambit, because Gambit is one of my favorite X-Men. And aside from he really just appears in a bunch of weird things, like X-Men Origins Wolverine, which, despite its flaws, was one of my favorite X-Men movies growing up.
Yeah, it's horrible in that it's nowhere where it should be as far as true to the comics. Or
Gambit is always
if you knew nothing about anything and just watched it as a movie, it's not horrible.
Yeah, I didn't really know much. I'd seen X-Men 97, not the new 97, but the actual X-Men that was released back then.
Yeah, that's what got me into X-Men as a kid.
So I watched a few of those, created a whole mythos under the relationship of just how Mystique, Sabretooth, Wolverine, Nightcrawler, how they're all related to some extent.
Right. What I love about the Channing Tatum Gambit thing is Channing Tatum loved that character. He said as a kid he'd have the deck of cards and he'd want to be Gambit when playing and throw cards at people. And he always wanted to be that character, and then he got cast for it and it never came to be. And so I said, yeah, this was a dream come true for him to be able to play this role. Hopefully they have him back. He did okay. I'm not a big fan of his casting because he just doesn't look like Gambit.
That was my main thing, is he
looks like a frat boy. He doesn't look like a Cajun from Louisiana or whatever. But
Yeah, he doesn't
even though
look
he
the
is
part,
from
which is
that area. But
I mean, I'm glad they got someone who wanted to do it. I feel like the guy that they did get in X-Men Origins Wolverine, I feel like he's the better look or whatever, and they barely
that was actually
utilized.
supposed to be Channing Tatum then too, but he had another movie he was doing and couldn't do the role.
Yeah, I think like around G.I. Joe Channing Tatum might have been better. I don't know if his body shape has just changed since whatever.
I just think he's too buff, like he's too big. Like
He's a bit too.
yeah,
I mean, he's the Thieves Guild, not the Bodybuilding Guild.
yeah.
So. All right, I guess we'll get on to the meme picks now, finally. Formed our minion will be happy. Let me resize my window here. Make this a little bit easier.
And these are yours, or
These are mine.
Okay.
I'm mixing it up and I'm going with mine first.
that's great.
Jeroboam. Hey, your dad put a lot of labors on and worked us like dogs. You think you could ease up? No, I don't think I will.
I love that meme template. It works for so many things.
I do really love that.
I often use it for the best Christian memes whenever they post a listen to women preach. This is the one I go to 90% of the time. Either that or Dr. Evil. How about no?
How about no? I love that. Oh, dude from 1 Corinthians 5:1. Do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you about something I'm really uncomfortable talking about. Paul, sure. How about showering with your mom? I actually had a topic in mind. Charismatic Cheetah and Confessional Corn Dog in the same meme. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time in Genesis 6. The Nephilim, yeah. The sons of God, yeah, I'm Sethite. They're definitely the sons of Seth. Anyone who says differently doesn't know what they're talking about. We really just need to get him to change his name from the Charismatic Cheetah to the Nephilim Cheetah or something. Kirby says it's only a matter of time before the United Methodist Church excommunicates you for being straight. I wish there was more options than Calvinism and Arminianism. Molinus Moose. Oh. Son of Meme. My next door neighbor, his wife, me in my bathroom after eating Taco Bell. You know, this has just made me realize that Kirby's not in chat.
He had some previous arrangements. He had attempted.
Oh, yes. Pro-choicers and science proving all their talking points wrong. Wow, 2 of yours. Yeah, I think we're up to 3 now. I scrolled through the vault real quick. There wasn't a lot of people this week that posted. And I'm not nearly as generous as Ian. I will post from the same person multiple times.
And this is me, right? Or
No, this is still me, but I think you might have. This one made the leader role, I think. Did it? Or did you?
No, I
it?
think I picked it as one of my picks.
I just downloaded without looking. So we've got 3 hours to clean the entire house to your mother's standards before she gets home. That's not enough time, Dad. Son, this is a situation where you can take Philippians 4:13 out of context. All right, is that it? That is it for my picks for the week.
I only had a few. I think maybe 5. And some of them might be duplicates. So
I got 4, and none of those. No, that's templates. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I didn't have very many
got
templates this week.
6. Present, share screen, window, boom. Get behind me, Satan. Matthew 16:23. I don't think I've hit this part yet. Have I hit this part?
You haven't seen Hercule yet? In Japanese, it's Mr. Satan.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I have not. And yep, there's the one we just talked about. Okay, when Jesus comes back on your wedding night. Oh,
That would be horrible.
it would be as like a IFB kid growing up or whatever. This was like the top list of fears for me, top of the list. Like secret rapture on the night of my wedding. Like, no, I was so close. Hercule is the bumbling fool turned hero by circumstance.
And he's also Gohan's future father-in-law.
Oh. Well, that was a
So that-
spoiler.
Yep. Spoiler alert.
Angry Squirrel has been relaxed making memes, mix of school, fibromyalgia, and beating up atheists with their own philosophical sticks. See the
Because
previous
that's what heroes do.
Yes. See the previous pro-life meme for more about that. The buttons on the Baptist pastor's shirt.
I'm tired,
boss.
I see that and I think of the when Spider-Man's holding the boat together. Which Spider-Man is that?
That holding the boat together is Holland.
Yeah.
Stopping the train with like the whole biceps ripping thing, that was Maguire.
That's Maguire, okay.
Yeah. I think Maguire's would probably be a bit more appropriate for that because the face is just a lot more guttural.
Looks like he's taking a Taco Bell bowel movement there.
Yeah. What? Baptist churches, whenever there's a minor disagreement, let's split up, gang. I could have sworn I made this. I mean, that's clearly not my... For me, I think I did it slightly different because I made one where it's like Baptist churches whenever they disagree on the carpet color.
Yeah.
But I know I made something similar to that. Like,
actually, I found this in the wild. I wasn't even looking at Thankful's memes. I was on Instagram scrolling through hashtag Christian memes, and this popped up on Mighty Bible memes. Shared it and didn't give him credit,
Yeah.
as most Christian meme pages do. And so I took it.
I thought I saw the split up gang meme about Lutherans. Formed Arminian, made a Presbyterian version. I'm scared to try to find the context for Monergist Monkey's comment there. All right.
Yeah.
You haven't read enough Calvin. Me. Calvin and Hobbes.
I made a meme similar to this a few years ago. It wasn't exactly like this. It said seeing a Calvinist Arminian arguing and me wondering what Calvin and Hobbes and Arm & Hammer and Baking Soda has to do with anything.
It's probably better. I never like these formats. Spoiler, it's because I do not think Calvin and Hobbes is funny. I've never really found it humorous.
I don't really recall any Calvin and Hobbes comics to remember if I like them or not. I know I've read them before, but
all I know is I've checked my my in-laws like had a whole had a whole book of the Calvin and Hobbes comics, and it's just like I've never found it really funny. It just seemed like bottom of the barrel jokes to me. Okay. All right. That covers that. Now we got two things we can do from here. It is 8:35. I feel like we've been going longer than we have.
Yeah, I guess we needed to talk more about Dragon Ball Z earlier.
Yes, back to Dragon Ball Z. Oh, we got two options that we can go from here. We've got your meme templates, which we've got 4 of them. And we've got Who Wants to Be a Meme-Millionaire, which is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire quiz. I have made up for James, provided that he's game and everyone else in the comments is game. Shoot, I just realized phone a friend is an option on this, and I don't know we've picked out a friend for you. I guess we'll just switch that into a second Ask the Chat.
It's fair.
So, what would you like to do, James?
We probably have time for both, to be honest. It's only 8:36.
All right, well, let me move this to a new group. Okay, no, that's not the ungroup. Okay. Move tab to new window. We are going to take that window. We're going to put that roughly here. Going to try to block out the entire ad. And hit present, share screen, window, share. Alrighty here. So, first question, the $100 question here. I tried to make this as easy as possible, but it is all over the place. Which one of these 4 is not an MJV admin? Magneto, Wolverine, Deadpool, or Professor X?
You know, Professor X is not, but Professor X probably should be at some point. Maybe if we sell the page to somebody, they can become Professor X. I don't know.
Formed our
But,
meeting has guest Iceman. You know, that reminds me, we got to come up with an honorary admin name for him with the amount of times he's been on.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
Maybe
Bobby Drake there.
He can be Iceman, or he can be Professor X, either one. Yeah, because none of the what are you talking about? None of the admins are cool. Do you want to get banned or something? Professor X is secretly controlling the other 3. All right. Moving on. Is this your final answer?
It's my final answer.
It is. All right. Let's see. It was correct.
All right.
All right. Moving on for the next question. Taking a slight increase in difficulty here. The difficulty is all over the place. But what is not a Pauline epistle? 1 Timothy, Jude, Romans, or 2 Corinthians?
Went with the former president pronunciation there.
Yes.
I'm gonna go B, Jude. Final answer.
All right. Gotta try not to hit the giant fake pop-up ad start button. Which I think is... Okay. Which one of these beliefs is heretical? A, modalism, B, Calvinism, C, Molinism, or D, Arminianism?
Many of our Reformed friends would say 3 of the 4, but we're going to go with Stephen Furtick's favorite, A, modalism.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. All right. Which of the following meme pages is not a Baptist? the Baptist Insurrectionist, Misspelled Calvinist, the Reformed Arminian, or Pilgrim Roots?
Now, I don't know what Pilgrim Roots is, but I'm going to go Reformed Arminian.
The Reformed Arminian. Are you
Yeah.
sure about that?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure enough to say that's my final answer.
You don't want to use one of your lifelines?
Well, let's ask the audience.
All right, let's ask the audience. So we're going to go ahead and use this. Ask the audience. I don't really know how that's going to be working out. I just clicked the button. So everyone in the audience, start spamming with what you think it is. We'll give it about, I don't know, a couple minutes here, and then we will So we've got a D, Pilgrim Roots from Calvary Chapel Coconut Crab. We've got a B from Rabbit Girl. Got another D for Monergist Monkey. You know, Reformed Arminian is in the audience here. Someone could also tag Pilgrim Roots in the Baptist Insurrectionist.
Well, I know for sure A and B are Baptist. I don't remember what Reformed Arminian said he was. His name just throws you off there. I want to say he's Baptist, but I don't know. And I'm not sure about Pilgrim Roots.
So,
and yes, it's fair to say misspell Calvinist because of the content he produces. We don't really know if he's a, anything.
Son of Meme is encouraging you to change to A. Actually, no, he's changing to A. And Reformed Arminian is posting a wave emoji. All right, and Pilgrim Roots was originally Confessional Cardinal. That's what he's pointing out. So, I think that'll probably close up submissions. Do you have a final answer?
Let's go Pilgrim Roots D.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct.
All right.
Oh. All right. Which one of these meme templates traditionally only has one panel? Drake Hotline Bling, train hitting school bus, rubbing hands, or two buttons?
I'm not. What meme template is rubbing hands?
That's a guy in the yellow suit, kind of sticking out behind a tree.
Huh. Well, I think it's B or C. Is there a 50-50?
There's a 50-50.
Let's do that. So originally one panel. Let's do C.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. No, we're not going to be clicking download. You're not even telling me what I'm supposed to be downloading. Which of these denominations does not baptize babies? A, Presbyterians, B, Lutherans, C, Pentecostals, or D, Methodists?
Obviously, Presbyterians do. I'm pretty sure Lutherans do because my wife was Lutheran. She was baptized as a baby. Pretty sure Methodists do, so we'll go C, Pentecostals. Final answer.
All righty. That is correct. Let's watch Gnostic get ads in real time. Tell me about it. Stop with the ads. I need to get an ad blocker or something. Which one of these did not circumcise someone or get circumcised as an adult? Abraham, B. David, C. Timothy, or D. Silas?
Well, I know Abraham circumcised himself because I've made several memes about that. Or it's, it's not 100% clear, but he was the first. Um, uh, David, David probably wouldn't have as an adult. He probably would have as a child.
Remember, this is circumcising someone or getting circumcised.
As an adult, right?
Yes, as an adult.
So if they got circumcised as a child.
Yes. If people in chat can find a way that I'm wrong, I'm 90% sure about this, but I did fill this question in off memory and did not have enough time to look at my own reference. So it's a trick question. Yeah.
It is.
Nah.
I don't trust myself. Let's do the second, I guess, phone a friend because
What is
there's
this?
no real way.
Is this line? I think that's actually jumped the question. I think that's what they. Oh yeah, it is. The correct answer was Silas. The reason being here is Abraham was circumcised as an adult. I feel like this question got cut off. Yeah. David, the 200 Philistines.
True. Okay. Yeah. Timothy as an adult
was circumcised relatively as an adult, and Silas, I believe it specifically said at the Council of Jerusalem, Silas was not compelled, and I might have mixed up Silas with someone else. That's why I'm not too sure about this, but it was either Silas or Titus, one of those two, which I might have been horribly wrong. All right, did I? Okay, yeah, that is final answer. Okay, still need to do that. Which one of these meme pages was never dispensational during their page life? I can't know their positions before they had a page. A, the dispensational duo, B, dispute theology, C, especially the memes, or D, Christian memes with Kirby themes.
That would be B, dispute theology.
Final answer?
Yep.
That is correct. And yes, Liturgical Llama, we are doing Who Wants to Be a Meme Millionaire? We are quizzing James here. He has made some money, I guess. I don't know. Once I click the right window, I'll be able to tell you exactly.
I burned through those helps, those lifelines real quick though.
Yeah. Burn through the lifelines real quick, so click the right window, please. Okay. I finally clicked the right window.
Blue screen of death pops up.
Yeah. Which one of these pages is not one of my alts? My alts. Perry's Meme Stash, Brother Dan's Memes for Abstinence Piltatoed Teens, Five Guys Christian Memes, or Reformed Bean Burrito?
I'm fairly certain it's Reformed Bean Burrito.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. I don't
All
even
right.
know if that's a page. I was kidding.
It sounds good. Sounds like it would be one.
I haven't even heard of C and D. Then what on earth was C? I don't know.
Five Guys. That was your
Five
first
Guys Christian
page,
memes,
wasn't it?
No, my first page is indeed Gnostic, which was formerly Contemporary Christian Memes. My second page was then Perry's Meme Stash. Then I went through the rabbit hole of Five Guys Christian Memes and a bunch of other small things. Which one of these memes trends was started by Gnostic? This is recently. Anyways, the girls poop memes trend, the watermark theft meme trend there, milk memes, or D, none of the above.
Well, I know milk memes is misspelled. I don't remember who started the watermark theft. Girls poop sounds like it would be Spartan Luther, maybe. It could have been you though. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. Oh, man. If somebody just accidentally typed the answer in the chat, I wouldn't be horribly upset if anybody knows.
If you guys are welcome to guess in the chat. Son of meme is guessing that poop is me.
I'm leaning towards poop or none of the above. I'm not sure.
Can I? No, I cannot re-grant you a lifeline. Reformed Arminian is saying it's obviously milk.
We got two poops there.
Two poops.
If I get a third poop, I'll guess poop.
People order our patties. Sounds like he has answer constipation. Liturgical llama saying Q and then milk. We know who to trust when we know who we're not owning when.
All right, we'll go girls poop. Final answer.
All right. Final answer. That is incorrect.
It was Spartan Luther, wasn't it?
It was none of the above. I don't know. I know I didn't start girls poop. I know the watermark theft was not me.
I should have. I was thinking none of the above. I should have went with it.
Misspelled Calvinist. Right. So can I show what the rest of the questions were? Let me see what were the rest of the questions. Just for craps and giggles here. Okay. Let's move this to move tab to another window. There we go. So the rest of the questions here were, yes, the next one was, which of these pages has the least to do with Canada? Baptist Bigfoot, misspelled Calvinist, Molinist Moose, or the sarcastic Christian? The answer is misspelled Calvinist. The reason sarcastic Christian has a lot to do with Canada is because she's British and French. And if that's not Canadian, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I would have got that one.
Which one of these meme pages has least followers? I did not actually fact check this one. It was MJV, sarcastic Christian, misspelled Calvinist, and charismatic cheetah. And I was just assuming it's charismatic cheetah.
They're at 7K now, so I don't know where the other ones are at. But
I know MJV's 10,000 plus. And I think sarcastic. Are they sarcastic and misspelled? Are they both at 7? I thought they were closer to 9.
Not sure.
And next question, this was just me losing my mind. Shamala, Kamala, Amala, Dramala, or Spirit of J-Mac gets summons and brandishes a strange fire flamethrower.
I would have said D just because that sounds awesome.
I was hoping that you would make it to that point. Which one of these was not David's son? Nathan, Nabal, Amnon, or Absalom?
Nathan.
Nathan was David's son.
Really?
Yes.
Was it?
Nathan, he's actually
that's right.
in the biological line of Jesus, which led to the 15th question. Which one of these was not in the biological line of Christ? Solomon, Rahab, David, or Boaz? And the correct answer to that was Solomon. Is not in the biological line.
Right.
All right. Well, sweet. Thank you for joining and doing that.
Yeah, it was fun. I think I did a little better at that than I did at Jeopardy a week before. So.
Yeah, I took feedback and tried to make the quizzes, the things a little less hard. Plus, you also didn't have two other guys trying to. And Reformed Arminian with weird knowledge of everything I have knowledge of. All right. So what we're going to do, stop screen, present, share screen, and finally, last and certainly not least, we move on to improv teaming. Reformed Arminian first. Speaking of Kamala, are we sure she's not Shyamalan? And why don't people... And that's why people don't understand what she's saying, because we need an interpreter. That makes sense. What is this from? I think I recognize this from somewhere.
This is the president of some country, I think, is what Reddit said it was. Because there was, like, all of Reddit was this today. I'm like, that's a funny template. Let's see what they come up with. But who the president is, or if it is a president, or what's going on, the context, I have no idea.
Yeah, he... For some reason, I don't know if it's pseudo-racism or whatever. He looked like the guy from The Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah.
Okay. Something to do with a pirate. Oh, yeah, he has a new huge diamond they just found in his hands. Misspelled
When you find
Calvinist
out girls-
followers seeing his latest post. When you find out, what the heck? I'm ashamed I put that on screen. When they finally ban memes online and I send them to the politicians physically. Yeah, that... Did you see the whole British controversy or whatever? They're threatening to... I think we talked about this last week, where they're threatened to extradite Americans who post hate speech online. Let me see here. If I wanted to go a wholesome route, it could be, I just link the verse for the parable of great price. I mean, the pearl of great price. Furthermore, this could be synergist in John 3:16. Or realizing John 3:16 has context.
The MJV admins say the kid abuser Piccolo is a better dad than hug my kid soon as I meet him. Goku.
Soon as I meet him. Oh, hi, Gohan. I just came back. Oh, by the way, Gohan, I actually need to go get some milk. I'll be back soon.
Actually, why don't you fight Cell? I know I can't defeat him. You go ahead and fight him. The most powerful enemy we faced yet. Let me throw my teenage son at him. Have fun.
King Saul getting the double dowry for Michael. I think that's probably the perfect utilization of this template there. Because not only would it have been disgusting, he would have been disgusted that David wasn't dead. Realizing John 3:16 is in a dialogue with Nicodemus and not John writing to a general body of Christians. All right, let's see where we go from here. Find the button. There's the button. Yes, what is this from?
This is from the show Evil.
Okay.
And
So what's that, Supernatural with Sid Roth or something?
yeah, this guy is a demon on the right, and I believe that is Satan on the left. But I don't know for sure because I only watched a little bit of the first season, so I don't know the context. I'm pretty sure the guy on the right's a demon and the guy on the left is Satan, but I don't know. Sure, the comments will correct me if that's not correct.
This gives me big when you're unequally yoked vibes.
Yeah. bringing your new boyfriend or girlfriend to church that's not Christian or something. I don't know.
Better call Saul and his client the devil. Oh. Misspelled Calvinist in milk memes. When you confront someone about their pet sin. My friend who professed to be a Christian who went out of his way to marry a godless atheist. Professed is in past tense there, so I take it I can assume where that went.
This could be any man in the Bible that married a
Samson, the Philistine woman.
yeah.
Solomon and wife number 699.
Solomon, the false idols that he's building to his wives.
Let's see what's going on at the DNC. When you
next to our portable clinic, we now have you can talk to Satan himself.
Yeah. When you hang out with your Mormon friend, Photoshop Kamala Harris's face on the guy in the suit.
Joe Biden on the guy on the right.
Goliath and the Philistines. This could be charismatic cheetah captures the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Or charismatic cheetah. And then the Genesis 6 being supernatural. If this a Nephilim, no, I will not correct you. Okay, there you go. Moloch showing up to receive sacrifices at the DNC. You should Photoshop Tim Waltz's face on the guy in the suit. It's funny, as I was downloading these, like, I had my son sitting on my lap or whatever, and he looked away just as I clicked on this, and I'm like trying hurriedly to switch to some other panel or something so my 3-year-old son doesn't have to look at this. The Nephilim taking charismatic cheetah to British court for all the accusations. This could be the XY boxer, and this could be the other female boxers. All right, let's see what else we got here. Misspelled Calvinist.
I have no idea what I've had this on my phone for a while. I'm like, I have no idea how I would use that. It's just a funny picture.
This could just be like Joseph Smith and then golden tablets. When you're a female Algerian boxer and you need a smoke break. The head is misspelled Calvinist mom. Okay. You could do really dirty and say it's Michelle Obama. Oh, he's secretly his mom? What? Average meme page at work. Yeah, it's like when you're on break from running a
your day
alliterative animal meme page.
Is there a mouse meme page?
Messianic mouse.
Messianic mouse on break. I don't know.
Yeah, you could just do Messianic mouse and then just like Photoshop a is it peanut butter and banana sandwiches he loves, or is it mayo and banana? I think it's mayo nana. Scammers in your car's extended warranty. Yeah. He is the mayo banana lover. If you wanted to go historical, it'd be like the rat heading out of Europe after infecting it with the bubonic plague. Yeah, he's the reason we can't look at sandwiches the same.
We need another food challenge on here. We haven't done one since the Lucky Charm Burger.
We haven't, though. We also haven't had Ian on here for
Right.
a while. He's usually the enthusiasm. I know he's the one who doesn't believe the sign gifts OC. So Satan, after pretending to be Eve's friend, when your daughters finally fell asleep after making you play Tea Party. I don't have daughters, so I don't know this feeling, but I have a son, and I know what it is for them to dictate every aspect of how you play. Yeah, do we have any update on when Ian's coming back?
No, we do not. We'll try to get that information for everybody. I know you guys miss him. We miss him too. So maybe reach out to him, let him know that you miss him.
Look around for wild velociraptor sightings or other stuff.
Right. Last we seen, he was on the back of a velociraptor. So
Yeah. All right.
all right, I'm gonna have to give a little context for this. So, spoiler alerts for anybody that hasn't seen Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, but in the top panel, Deadpool says something along the lines, so what are you going to do if they can fix your universe? And then Wolverine and the next panel is like, what did you say? And then he said, if they can fix your universe, because Deadpool said that the TVA could fix his universe, so Wolverine gets mad and then slams his head into the dash of the car. So this would be breaking some bad news to somebody, and then them getting mad and slamming your head.
It's just
You could probably cut out several panels here.
yeah, for me, the immediate thing is like, what are you going to do if the sign gifts aren't real? If the sign gifts aren't real, and then just charismatic cheetah slamming your head into there. You could do the same thing with Bispy's and the Rapture.
Right. What are you going to do if you have to...
What are you going to do if there's no Rapture?
No Rapture.
If there's no Rapture, yeah, you got to go through the tribulation.
Yeah.
When the Israelites ask Jeremiah to consult the Lord and they get bad news. When the charismatic false teacher realizes that you're actually disabled and not just faking it to make him look good. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna. Oh, that's what it'd be. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pretend to heal you now. Pretend to heal me. Wait, you're not one of the plants. You could even do that. Like, if you wanted to, you could probably Photoshop Justin Peters on in that scenario. I feel like there's a programming joke in here about forgetting a negative number when you're doing an algebra calculation. I don't know. That does make me think you're Indian because I don't understand any of that. What if St. Nicholas didn't actually slap Arius? You could. Rabbit Girl just said Benny Hinn. You could probably chop off the top panels there and just do Benny Hinn in the bottom two without any other additional context. Just have him randomly slamming someone's head into a dash.
There's a lot of potential for this one. Pretty much anything that somebody holds dear to that you claim that isn't true, and them getting upset.
And I'm sure we'll have a field day of that because after we're done here, you're going to post all these templates to MJV, right?
Correct. Yes, just the four of them here, but like last week we posted the Olympic one, and it was the first one in the leader this week because Redbeard, made the perfect meme with it. So
Yeah, and once you make a meme with it, go on, post it to your own page, post it to MJV's meme vault. Only thing we ask is that you tag MJV so that
right,
they
that
can
way we can
laugh
keep
along
track
with
of
you.
them and see what you made with it. Feel free to use the captions you put on here if you made one. I know I've gone after the show and thought of something after I posted it. And be like, what? I actually am going to use that template because something just came to mind.
We spoke of the devil and he showed up in the group chat. It appears that Ian just sent a meme from Fire Breathing Christian Memes to the group chat here. Let me see if it's already queued. Nope, it is going to make me reload this entire thing. Actually, it just reloaded it in a different order, so I probably would have been fine, but it's too late. I need to share screen. There's gotta be an easier way to do this. Okay. Fire Breathing submitted this one as a last minute entry. Like, Ehud, I have a secret message for you, King Eaglin. 5 minutes later. Give minutes later, I'm assuming. 5. I've not actually seen Beetlejuice.
You've never seen Beetlejuice? That's surprising.
I've not. It's
a cult classic.
Emphasis on cult.
It is a weird movie. Like, rewatching it as an adult, I was like, this is kind of weird. Like, as a kid, I loved it. As an adult, it's like, this is strange, but I still have the nostalgia, feelings towards it because part of my childhood. But
yeah, it's one of those things that was determined too crass and too scary for me as a kid. So
now it must be nice having parents vet what you watch. My parents would be watching, all these different horror movies. Like, sitting there, 5-year-old watching, Freddy Krueger and Chucky and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and I'll call it class.
Yeah, and I'll call it. Yeah. All right, I think that's probably where we'll start wrapping it up for tonight. Anyone got any final thoughts?
Oh, next week since it's Memorial Day, I would imagine we probably won't be doing an episode next Monday.
I don't know. I don't think a day ahead for this. I'm just
usually holidays we don't because a lot of people are out with families doing stuff.
Yeah.
8 o'clock you're probably done barbecuing maybe, but if that's what you do. Labor Day, not Memorial Day. Yes, Labor Day.
Labor Day. Oh yeah, I'm
Correct.
gonna be camping this weekend. I don't know if I'll be camping Monday. Yeah, I have to go over the entire itinerary with my wife and everything. So
yeah,
just assume on no Memestache next week. And I guess that's where we'll end it for Memestache, which I've titled episode 9001 because it's over 9,000.
Right. At some point we'll do the math and figure out what episode we're on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through and dig stuff. We used to keep track of this, and then Ian left.
Maybe when Ian returns, it'll spark season 3. It'll be like a Nexus level event or something. I don't know.
No, in the theme, it's gotta be the last. He's gonna return and do 3 episodes and whatever. Because if we're gonna go Dragon Ball with us, he needs to be out for half the season and then just return in the finale.
Yeah,
and then
the finale will be there, but it'll be a 3-part finale.
Abandon you abandon you to do more trivia.
And you could spend two whole episodes with him just telling what he did, kind of like when they do the backstories before people fight.
Yeah.
2 whole meme stashes of him
just he learned instant translation on a instant transmission on a velociraptor, I guess.
And this isn't hate for DBZ. This is hate for anime in general. Because I've never watched an anime where they didn't like do a bunch of backstories right before a big showdown between.
This is just pulling a trope here. Right. I love DBZ.
Yeah, I love DBZ.
From what I've watched of it. I mean, it can be slow at times, but yeah, Ian pulling a Goku.
But I will say, going through One Piece, DBZ is not slow at
all. From what I've heard, yeah, like if One Piece has got 1,000 episodes or whatever.
They say it gets good around 500, so I got only 300 more episodes to go. So.
Just like the SpongeBob episode where it's like only 799 more words to go. Okay, he's 100 episodes behind on Detective Conan, and that's got like 1,100 plus episodes. Honestly, it's a mixed bag because it's like, oh, either this has 1,100 episodes, where it's like, I don't know. I feel that's uniquely a anime thing though, because I've never looked at any other genre of TV and been like, oh no, this has a lot of episodes. That's a daunting task.
If anything, any other medium, you're like, I wanted more episodes.
Yeah.
With anime, the ones that bug me, and it doesn't even really bug me because I enjoy it all, is like the ones that have a lot of filler.
Yeah, filler I think is something that I don't know how I'm a very normie person. I'm the person that what am I trying to say here? I like things that are already pretty much very popular. And they're popular for a reason. So
right.
I mean, I haven't delved too much into anime because unless I have got like a specific recommendation or I'm hearing rave reviews about it, it's like I don't have the courage to try new things unless it's like a lot of people have already said that they like them or it's from some place that I trust. But so that's why it's harder for me to get anime. Yeah. DBZ Kai cut the filler out. Yeah, I feel weird about that because it almost feels like cheating to me.
There are sites where you can it'll give you every episode in order and it cuts out all the filler episodes. So if you just wanted to watch the main story arc the whole way through, you can do that.
This is exactly what I was trying to say, Son of Meme, without directly saying that I like Taylor Swift. So, not as a person. But Kai is awful for other reasons. Yeah, that's another thing. Should watch 86, kind of a mecha anime. So what, like Gundam? Or more like people in spider robots fighting other spider robots that are AI. Interesting.
You had me at spider robots.
I mean, if you like spider robots, I'm sure it's top of the line there. All right. Okay, so there we go. I think we'll wrap it up now, 9:20.
Yeah.
Said I was going to wrap it up 6 minutes ago, but I knew this was going to happen, so that's why I said
in conclusion.
In conclusion.
7 points later.
Which brings me to my last point. And it's the longest point. Okay, now we need to have an invitation and a prayer. Well, we need a prayer.
Bow your heads, close your eyes, no one watching, no one looking around. I see that hand.
Prayer, invitation, more prayer. That's what. Boomer, what are you doing, man? We're just wrapping up. You're just showing up here.
There was one episode of the Memestache where we were literally signing off. The memes for Jesus popped on. It was like, "What's up, guys?" And we ended the episode. It was like,
finally, brother, and yeah, evening. Good evening is a greeting. Good night is farewell. So, good night. All right. Good night, everybody.
yes. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks.